Wait, one second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay. Hello,
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could feel the weight of its melancholy in the air.
Vaudeville.
Even the drizzle that clung to the city's grimy cobblestones felt a shade darker than your everyday downpour. Vaudeville was a city of high stakes and low morals where vice and virtue danced a wicked waltz. Street lamps, flickering like burnt-out stars, were the only guide through the maze of rain-soaked alleyways and whispering shadows. My name's Martini, detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories. This wasn't my first circus, but this act was a 3-ring special. 3 murders, no leads, and a city on the brink of bedlam. The victims were as different as chalk and cheese, each a symbol of the city's vibrant veneer. A young dancer who moved like poetry in motion, her life cut short mid-pirouette. The socialite, a woman who knew the city's pulse better than anyone else. And then there was the businessman, the embodiment of vaudeville's promises of progress, snuffed out like a candle in the wind. The usual peace in vaudeville was off-kilter, replaced by the discordant notes of fear and suspicion. Strangers viewed each other through wary eyes, neighbors turned to strangers, and every shadow seemed to hold a secret. The once vibrant city had become a stage, the curtain drawn on a grim play of mystery and murder. In a city without harmony, the police chief was the conductor trying to keep the orchestra in tune. Gretzky was his name, a seasoned cop with a granite jaw and a heart that had seen better days. There was a stark tension, a raw fear that danced like St. Elmo's fire in his eyes. Whatever was happening in vaudeville had Gretzky out of his depth, and that was a sight I'd never thought I'd see. If anyone could make sense of this twisted tale, it would be him. I'd better head to the police station and have a chat with Gretzky for starters.
Is it just got to send me on to the next part, or is it got to give me the main menu? Ah, there's the main menu. So, some options. Server says, okay. Did you check out Vaudeville's official merch? I did not even know there was official merch. Retracing on. I guess we'll just start. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we get up to, I tell you. I think I got the achievement, but I can't read the achievement. Welcome to Vaudeville. You know what, this is a pretty cool map. Quit. Just, I don't want to do this case no more. I clicked something. Type here, or you. How's your day going? How's your day going? Seeing if it works or not. I wonder if it's not picking up the right mic. Wait. Seeing if it works now. Hello? No. No, it doesn't work. I cannot get that mic thing to work. Okay, so hello. Oops. Whew. Scared the life out of me. Thought I lost the thing. No, you just hit this button here. The one with the 3 different, 4 different things on it. Hello. Hello there. Does he not want to talk? Excuse me?
Good morning. Are you here to take a look at my collection?
No. I am here because I am currently investigating a murder.
Oh, a murder investigation, you say? How
Yes.
intriguing. Pray tell, what brings you to my humble abode in connection to this unfortunate event?
I just wanted to have a chat to see if you have heard anything around these parts of Vaudeville.
Yeah, a chat about the happenings in Vaudeville. Delightful. Well, my dear detective, you've come to the right place. As a collector of rare items and a lover of stories, my ear is always open to the whispers of this enchanting city. So, what particular details are you seeking?
Rumors and suspicious. I don't know how to spell suspicious. Activity.
Oh, rumors and suspicious activity, you say? How thrilling. I must admit, I do enjoy a good mystery. Please, do share with me what you've heard. I'm quite curious to know what's been circulating around our little corner of Vaudeville.
There has been a murder of 3 people.
3 people, you say? My, that is indeed distressing news. Pray, do enlighten me. Who are these unfortunate souls? I'm afraid I haven't had the pleasure of meeting them myself.
Well, how could you meet them if they're dead? I cannot give the details now, but it will be headline news very soon.
Headline news, you say? How fascinating. It seems there is much more to the story than meets the eye. I lost my train of thought. Could you please restate yourself?
I better be going.
Leaving so soon? But we're just getting started. Well, if you must go, do come back any time.
Yes.
There's always something new and intriguing happening in Vaudeville, and I'm sure we'll have plenty to discuss.
Yes, I'll be
Very
back.
well, my dear detective. I bid you farewell for now. Do return soon with more tales from the city. I shall eagerly await your next visit. Until then, may the mysteries of Vaudeville continue to captivate you. Safe travels.
Okay, that was unexpected. That was unexpected, I tell you. Okay, Blackwood Morgue Police Station, that's where we need to go. It would take me there, but it takes a little while. Gee. I need all the info you can give me.
Well, what do you want? Spit it out.
The murder of the 3 people.
Yes. Terrible business, those murders. 3 innocent lives taken in such... The murders, huh? Terrible business. 3 people brutally killed in Vaudeville in the last few weeks. Maria Jansen, a young blonde found covered in blood outside her apartment. Nicola Grossman, a finance man, found dead outside Pascala's groceries. And Haley Greenwood, a dancer, her body discovered in an alley behind the club where she worked. It's a real tragedy. What do you want to know about it?
Sounds terrible. Well, I need to get the details all in order of these events.
Details, eh? Well, I can tell you this much. All 3 victims were subject to brutal attacks. As for the specifics, I don't have all the details on hand. But I do have some information that might help you. The coroner's abduction report should be ready by now. You can find the coroner at the morgue if you want to dig deeper into the specifics. Anything else you need to know?
Okay, that's all.
Alright then, if you have any more questions or if something comes up, don't hesitate to come back.
Okay, let's go to the morgue. Hello, miss.
Yeah, greetings, Detective Martini. Another day, another case to dissect and analyze. It's fascinating how life can be so fragile, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
One moment we're here. Yeah, the mysteries of life and death, Detective. It's fascinating how fragile our mortal existence truly is. The human body, with all its intricacies and vulnerabilities, can succumb to the most unexpected circumstances. And yet, we continue to navigate through this delicate dance, unaware of the fragility that surrounds us. The blade of fate can strike swiftly and without warning, leaving behind a trail of questions and shattered lives. But fear not, Detective, for it is through the pursuit of truth that we find solace in the face of such uncertainty.
Yes, it's terrible. You must like poetry if you speak like a poet.
Indeed, poetry has its way of capturing the essence of emotions and experiences. Doesn't it? Just as a poet weaves words into verses, I dissect bodies to unravel the secrets they hold. It is a peculiar art, both beautiful and haunting. The blood that courses within, the bones that provide structure, and the intricate systems that sustain life. They all hold stories waiting to be told. But amidst the darkness of my profession, I find moments of connection and empathy. In the presence of the departed, I bear witness to the final chapters of their earthly journey.
That report.
And it is my duty to ensure that their stories are told with respect and accuracy. The poetry of their lives may have ended, but their voices can still be heard in the evidence and clues they leave behind. It is a solemn responsibility, but one I carry with a sense of purpose and reverence. So, tell me, Detective Martini, what brings you to my humble abode today? Well, my dear detective, the report is indeed ready. The autopsy findings reveal a rather gruesome scene. Maria Jensen's injuries suggest a violent encounter, reminiscent of an animal attack. Deep lacerations, torn flesh, and the unmistakable signs of struggle. It's as if she was caught in the jaws of some savage beast.
Whatever this person used must be something animal, like a butcher's tool or a doctor's. I guess she broke down. She doesn't want to speak. So,
well, Detective, the human body is a complex and fragile system. Sometimes, the violence inflicted upon it can be truly devastating.
This is gotta be hard. This is gotta be hard. Investigate. With these few pieces, we can start to piece together some. Pascal's groceries. Hello there, miss. May I have a moment of your time?
Oh, would you please help me with my bags? I seem to have bought far too much today.
Oh, yes.
Such a shame that my late husband never allowed me to indulge like this. But now, I can do as I please.
So, you are spending your late husband's money.
Oh, my dear, it's not just my late husband's money that I'm spending. I have my own inheritance, you know. But yes, it's quite delightful to finally be able to enjoy the finer things in life without any restrictions. Don't you agree?
It is. But we must also remember the power of charity.
Charity, you say? Well, I suppose it's a noble endeavor for those who find satisfaction in such acts of kindness.
Yes.
But you see,
Jesus.
my focus at the moment is on indulging in the pleasures that I've been denied for far too long.
Jesus always said that if you gain much, you must also give to others in need.
Ah, Jesus, you say. How fascinating. I must admit, I'm not well versed in religious matters. But I do believe in enjoying the fruits of my labor and reveling in the luxuries that life has to offer. After all, isn't it more fun to be on the receiving end of generosity rather than always being the one giving? It's a delightful little game, isn't it?
Yes, but it is always a two-way street.
You know, it's interesting that you mention a two-way street. In my experience, I've found that some streets are more like one-way lanes, with people rushing to give me the attention and gifts I deserve. But I suppose there's room for a detour too, if it makes you feel better about yourself. However, I'll still be here, basking in the pleasures that come my way. Life's too short to worry about such trivialities. Don't you agree?
Yes. Live your life to the fullest, they say. But also remember your heart, your origin, and your soul in doing good in this world before that end. Why did it have to?
Oh, how terribly gloomy it is today, isn't it? The weather seems to match my mood.
Yeah, well, I'm out here. Nah, she's not bad. She's just a snob. Turn off ray tracing or lower the resolution if you have performance issues. Hello there.
Hey, how's it going? It's so great to see you again. I've been meaning to ask, have you discovered any new leads in Haley's case? I can't help but feel like we're so close to finding the truth. The suspense is killing me.
We are getting closer and closer by the minute.
Oh, that's fantastic news. I knew you were the right person for the job, Detective Mart.
Okay, she's not dead. Cabane Violet. Hello.
Well, Detective Martini, what brings you to my dressing room today? Seeking a little entertainment, perhaps.
No.
Or maybe you're just
Murder.
curious about the glamorous life of a burlesque dancer.
No, murder.
Oh, hello there. What brings you to the Caban Viale tonight?
Nah, she's just, you know, a dancer. Oh, you might have something to gain, I tell you.
Oh, hi there. Is there something on your mind? You seem a bit tense.
I am here for murder.
Murder. That's quite a serious matter. Are you investigating the recent murders that have happened in Vaudeville? If so, how can I assist you?
Why? Do you know something?
Oh, detective. You caught me off guard there. I must say, I'm intrigued. What do you want to know?
I don't know. I don't know. What do you know?
Maria. Are you referring to Maria Jansen, one of the victims? Well, I can tell you that I used to spend time with Maria before her untimely death. We were friends, you see. But as for anything else, I'm afraid I don't have much information. I'm just as curious as you are to find out what happened to her.
Circus Zanzibar. Hello. There.
Yeah, another admirer of my greatness. I can already tell this conversation will be quite entertaining. How may I assist you, dear detective?
I don't care about your greatness.
Well, that's a pity. But fret not, my friend, for my greatness will surely grow on you. Now, what brings you to my illustrious presence?
Murder.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of the locations of these murders.
Yo.
So, tell us, Detective Martini, who is the culprit?
Michelle.
Interesting choice, Detective Martini. May I ask you why?
For jealousy. I've not even met Dada.
Are you sure, Detective Martini? And why? Interesting choice, Detective Martini. May I ask you Detective why? Martini, this is complete nonsense.
Poop. How's it going? Did you murder anytime soon?
Oh, darling, murder is such a pedestrian affair. I prefer the thrill of taming wild beasts.
Okay, he's not it. Did you murder recently?
Oh, my dear. Murder is such a ghastly time.
Did you murder recently?
Ah, Detective Martini, I see you're interested in recent events. Yes.
He murdered. Did you murder recently?
Oh, you must be referring to the recent murders in Vaudeville. Yes.
Have you made up your mind, Detective Martini? Are you sure, Detective Martini? And why?
For jealousy.
Interesting choice, Detective Martini. May I ask you why?
For love obsession.
Are you sure, Detective Martini? And why?
As a ritual.
Detective Martini, this is complete nonsense.
Oh, it just ended like that. Okay, well, that's the end of this episode. I was seeing what, quit would do. Well, that's the end. Have a nice day, safe, up this apple, maybe some more sneezes, vitamins, very important. I'm bye, see you next time when I see you, bye bye.